Hey everybody, welcome to Golden Aesthetics. This is Artemus. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate all your comments, all your messages, all your emails. I'm really moved and I'm touched by a lot of your stories, and I'm really happy to make an impact in your life. It charges me with positivity and drive to do more and expand this brand, make this brand worldwide, enforce it, make this old school bodybuilding mainstream again. I want to say thank you to everyone that supported me in my newest release in our clothing line, our new collection, The Beginning. We just released a lot of different tank tops and really cool snapbacks. Again, guys, check it out at my website, goldenaesthetics.org, and you can also find me on Instagram, Artemus Dolgan. I have new stuff coming. I have regular t-shirts, fitted t-shirts, roll-up sleeve t-shirts, hoodies, sweatpants. We're really working hard to bring you the coolest old school with a new feel and fashion and style clothing. So stay guys tuned, and thank you again for your support. I couldn't do things without you. Today I want to talk about old school bodybuilding and how to train for old school bodybuilding. What the training is all about, because today's world is really different, and you guys go online and you find all kinds of information. You go on Instagram and you see all guys doing all sorts of things, and it's really hard to lose yourself and to find something that truly works for you, because there are so many approaches and there are so many people arguing this system works better and the other system works better. You gotta find what works for you. And the core and the cornerstone of old school bodybuilding is art. And people nowadays miss that part. They come to the gym to get big. They come to the gym to get muscular, to get veiny, to have this freak look, to grow their ego. I believe bodybuilding, in my view and in my opinion, is an art. And what in old school days guys did, they worked as an artist. If you look at the pictures of Frank Zane and Franco Colombo together, and Arnold and The Myth, all these guys were together at the same gym looking at their physiques. You can see all these photos where they're posing and they're adjusting each other and they're assessing each other's physique. They look at different angles and different poses, how that muscle goes along with that muscle, and how your abs go with the chest, and how your shoulders go with the arms. It sounds crazy, right? Because nobody talks about that. It takes intelligence, it takes, in a way, spirituality and a positive vibes to truly build a legendary physique, the physiques of old days, because those people were positive. You look at their faces at the photos and you listen to their interviews with all joking around, they're all hanging. There was a community, and I'm trying to do the same thing with bodybuilding today. I'm trying to help as many people as I can with my advice and sharing with them my own experience so they can try it and see if it works for them. So if you come to the gym, come with a clear mind, come with positivity, because you come there to create. A lot of people love to train certain body parts because those body parts grow better for them, and they look more pumped when they train. This is incorrect, and it's an incorrect approach to training. You have to focus more on the weak spots than your strong spots. You have to sacrifice the time from your strengths and work more on your weaknesses. If you see that the body part is lagging comparing to other body parts, and your proportions and your symmetry is not flowing together, then you have to train that body part with extra volume, with extra intensity. If it's undertrained, you will feel pump in there. If it's overtrained, you won't feel any pump in there. And you have to eat more food on those days. You have to adjust your nutrition when you're training those weak body parts. Another way of assessing the physique, stop looking at the weights. All of you guys, I'm weighing this much and I gained this pounds, and it doesn't matter how much you weigh. Nobody cares. Nobody asks you, hey man, how much you weigh? You look so great. No, everybody compliments you on your physique. So take pictures of yourself every 2 weeks. Have your diet on point, have your training on point, rest on point, have your supplementation on point, be all on point. And then take photos, because there is no point to take pictures if you guys are not following the diet. If you're not, what's the progress to a picture? There is no progress. So when you're all on point, take pictures every 2 to 3 weeks in different poses, same poses, flexed, unflexed. Compare how you look compared to the past 2 weeks. Did you come up in your weak parts? Did you lose that body fat that you wanted to lose? Did you grow a little bit of that muscle, a little bit of the calf or the bicep or the triceps, how is your physique is changing, what do you see, how do you need to adjust your training, how do you need to adjust your nutrition. Those things are very important, because you look sometimes at the guys and they have huge shoulders, nice physiques, everything developed, but their shoulders is just bigger than they should be, and that throws that physique off. It doesn't look symmetrical anymore. We are training as artists. We're not training for the size, even though size is important to bring out the aesthetics, to bring out the angles, to bring out the fullness and development of the muscle, but it's not the priority. Priority is symmetrical, proportional, aesthetic build. So that's why I think the core of old school bodybuilding is an art. And I want you to come to the gym and change your approach. Don't feed your ego, and don't worry about how much weight you're gonna pull. Don't worry how much you're gonna squat and how much you're gonna deadlift. It's important to the extent, but it's not the goal, because this is the good way to get injured. This is the good way to develop unbalanced physique and block your waist. So don't worry about how much somebody squats. Focus on yourself. Your purpose in the gym is to punish the muscle. It's train with intensity, train with volume, focused 100% on what you're doing. Because a lot of guys that walk around, they seem to look like they're working out, but actually they're not present. Your mind has to be present every second when you're training. You have to breathe, you have to enjoy the sweat, you have to enjoy the challenge, the way you push yourself further and further pain barriers. Because a lot of guys that would reach the failure and that's it, they give up. You gotta go as much as you can past failure. This is the only way to progress. A lot of people talk about overtraining. I don't believe as much in overtraining. Yes, I was natty and I was overtraining and I won my pro card overtraining, and I don't think such thing exists. Yes, you can get yourself up there, but you have to be super crazy and nuts, and you got to be doing this on purpose. You have to develop a relationship with your body when you feel I can go more, and here I'm tired, I'm fatigued, I don't have a pump, I have to slow down, I have to take day off. You have to develop that relationship with your body where you understand that, but you have constantly push yourself. If you look at the way Arnold used to train, and you look at his face and how much agony he is in, and how much he's pushing himself, and that's just very, very inspiring to me. This is the way I train. This is the way I approach the game. Today I was at Gold's Gym and I was working my shoulders, and I'm looking at the picture of Arnold, and that's so inspiring, that's motivating to me. There is a Phil Heath picture right on top of it, and nobody looks at that. Everybody looks at Arnold. And I think that's like an ultimate inspiration of an artist that comes from him, because he's talking about it so much. So I want you guys to take those words into your workouts, to take that wisdom, because I believe that Arnold was the biggest and the greatest bodybuilders of all time, and he's right about that when he says that I'm the greatest bodybuilder that ever lived, and he's truly right about this. So as I said, bring that philosophy into your training. Forget about what you read and fitness magazines and bodybuilding forums. Those are things that are trending. They make you read that stuff because they have to continuously come up with something new, so you keep reading. Yes, there are new things that work. Try them out. Integrate into your workouts, but be an artist. Don't be a meathead. There are too many of those egos walking around. When you're an artist, your mind is a lot more positive, you think in a clear way, and you achieve a lot more when you have a positive mind. So stop looking around, focus on yourself, keep it positive, be an artist, work on your weak spots, train with intensity, train with volume, and always eat clean. Thank you again for subscribing to my channel. Again, check out my Instagram, check out my webpage, look at our clothing. It's really great. We're bringing something very, very positive and very stylish and very old school at the same time, something that represents more than image, and the fabric represents the idea, the philosophy of what's about to come. Again, another good news, we're going to be at Arnold Classic. Golden Aesthetics has its own booth. Arnold Classic 2016, we just signed up for the booth. Our own team is going to be there, a team of athletes from around the world, people that have the most beautiful, flawless physiques, classic physiques, people that have an old school build. They're going to be there, posing and teaching you guys how to train old school. And I'm very looking much forward to meeting everyone and do the posing. And this is like the show that I'm actually training for, preparing for as much as our team. Everybody's working really hard. So we are looking forward to meet you all. And thank you again for your support. Again, nothing would be possible without you, without every single one of you. And I really appreciate from the bottom of your heart all your support. So stay positive and stay golden. Welcome.